gotta hope the ants don't.
Okay, wait. I gotta make sure that you fit in the frame.
Oh God, just
no, I'm
bad.
sorry. Don't pay attention. Give me a big smile.
No, I arranged it. Oh, I arranged it. I didn't. You like it? Oh yeah.
I had it once, and we only went once.
We'll go.
5, 6, 7, open that one.
9, 10, 11.
I had a good day today. Woke up my usual time around 5. Well, I was up probably like closer to 4 o'clock, but I didn't really start getting up until like 5:45ish. And then after that, hit breakfast at Burger King because I got food stamps, and then spent the day at the library because it's fun. It's got Wi-Fi. It's got books.
I've been homeless for about 7 years now. I've been 35. I've been on the streets off and on with working with homeless shelters and then being on the streets as well. I got kicked out around 18 because of drug use and family issues.
It's not really that clear to me exactly how it happened, but I am trying to get back to work and get back to my job. I'll be okay. So it's, I don't know how it took 3 years. It was never supposed to take that long, and things just get out of control sometimes. So.
It can be rough, being dirty, stinking, seeing other people's attitudes towards the way I live. I don't like living this way, but in a way I do.
Oh, it's a Hawaiian pizza. Oh, we need to fix that. There's the Borders bookstore. There's a Borders bookstore here downtown, and so I'd go there and read books. And but I guess a customer complained because I'd been like 6 weeks without a shower, just going to the bathroom and cleaning up with paper towels and stuff. And they asked me, we had a complaint. I said, I understand. I've seen people go crazy out here. It's just, don't be telling me stuff like that, raw. So I left. But I was on my way back to the East Village part of town, downtown, and I was thinking about that. And all I could think is like, man, I stink. I got kicked out of board. That's so terrible. But that was like, probably like my second week out here.
I don't know. I mean, it's overwhelming. If I had 3 wishes, job, work, money, and more family.
Anything else?
Chance to give back.
Unfortunately, I don't like pineapples. I love pineapple juice. That's sad because, you'd think, well, I'm homeless, and why am I being picky about foods? Because I'm not starving to death right now.
I'd like to be able to get through my days without violent confrontations, without violent people being around, without having to be afraid, without constantly having to be aware of who I'm around and what their possible inclinations might be, constantly analyzing to see this individual might have this tendency or that tendency, and having to keep an eye on them. Violence and homelessness are not the same thing. They're completely different. Get included together in something all the time. It comes down to to how we feel about tolerating things. You know, we tolerate homeless people because our economy only employs about, 95 or 96% of the people in the country who need employment. So you have to tolerate homelessness. And then it seems that a lot of people take violence to be a part of it, just natural. We need to learn not to tolerate violence. And that, it's a difficult thing, but if you can get that clear, then I think a lot of things can get better. Maybe it's certainly possible.
People, look out for each other. Like, like here, if someone needs to go hit the bathroom, then, everyone will watch their stuff while they go, so they have to carry everything around, or they want to go to the store, or they need to visit a friend or something, then we can watch their stuff.
For the most part, everybody here in this community has bound together and is strengthening, and I enjoy it. But then on the other hand, I'd rather have a home of my own or an apartment of my own.
Is your banana plain?
I guess.
Yeah. See, I got the special one. Look.
Well, they probably put a sticker on it. See,
No,
that
it's
sticker.
from Knoll.
That
Here,
sticker.
do you want it?
The
Because
stick-
I know how.
The
Take
sticker
the
stands
sticker.
for the whole bunch.
Well, it doesn't
I see
matter.
one.
You don't want the Captain
Just
Marvel
stick it
sticker?
up there.
No,
Well,
not the
Corey
whole
might.
banana, just a sticker.
See if Corey wants it, because he's really the Captain Marvel. Everyone over here I know pretty well, and I know most of the people on this side. Let me see. Who's on this side? I know Bill and Ginny a little bit. I know Bernice a little bit better. I've known Jeff for a little bit. Me and Corey have been friends for a long time, and I've known Randy for a while. Chris I've gotten to know recently, and Tom I've gotten to know a little bit through Corey. I've had people just like, "Hey Tom, how you doing?" And I'm going like, "Who are you?" I'm gonna go like a few days, and them saying hi or saying hi to each other. Finally one day, I walk by and I go like, "Hey, who are you?" "Oh, well, I know so and so, and they know you." And I was like, "Okay, well now I know how you know me."
Other times when I was homeless, I managed to get back to work a lot sooner, and it had to do with feeling more comfortable going into a homeless shelter and doing all the things that sort of help. I mean, they're not absolutely mandatory. You can get a job without doing those things, but they help quite a lot. It's not easy to go from being homeless to being employed. So the homeless shelter is sort of a point that you go through to get to.
The homeless shelters that they have here are just, get cleaned up, get a couple clothes, maybe some references here and there to other shelters. Most of them are only there for about a year, and then they end up back on the street because they feel that there's a barricade or that there's not enough time to clean up and get their head right to achieve the things that they want to achieve, like jobs and vehicles and stuff like that, and they get overwhelmed and end up back on the street again. If they had a homeless recovery shelter where we can recover from homelessness, I think it would be a lot more based towards the youth and what they want to accomplish once they have realized what they're going through and what street life is about, or being homeless is about. It's a lifestyle. It's not really something that most people want to go through. I mean, they're usually kicked out at a young age, so they want to recover as fast as possible once they realize what they've gone through, and they want to achieve more for themselves. There's a difference between the two: a homeless shelter and a recovery homeless shelter.
For me, it's like, I'm stuck out here. I lost my job and blah, blah, blah. But, I realize, God loves me, and, even though I don't got a job, and I don't have a home, and I don't have a car, and I don't have my own computer and all that. I've made lots of friends, and, learned a lot about myself. just seeing the world through different eyes. I've met a lot of people I probably would never have met before. Usually, it's, coming in contact with homeless person, like, hey, you want money? Or no, you got money? I need money. And I was like, I don't know. And now it's kind of like, part of that group of people who are, I need food and clothes and money and a place to sleep and stuff to stay warm and what do I do when I get sick kind of stuff, because that's happened a few times. And it's knowing that I got a God who loves me, who's looking out for me, who's providing me, a God who wants me to not just look out for myself, but be a beacon of light to other people. It was just, if they're telling me to shut up and I shut up and I walk by them, I've had that. And I've made some friends through that. So.
Well, at a young age, I didn't approve of it, but now that I've been out here, I can see the struggle and I can see how people interact towards one another, and it kind of brings a smile and a humbleness to my heart. How people come together and share and help and use each other's stories, and how well we've gone through the same things, and so it's easier to conversate with one another.
Yeah, it's just living day by day by just doing my best to survive, and showing as much kindness to people around me as I can.
Don't be afraid, to talk with us. I mean, not everybody is mentally there, but some of us are, and we're able to conversate. Sometimes we enjoy the conversation. It lifts up our spirits a little bit, and brings us closer together. Thank you to those who help, those that provide blankets and clothing and food, and those that provide shelter. God bless you and thank you.